All right, welcome back to the Mic Check. Again, this episode is brought to you by the Broken Rickshaw, Toronto's newest Indian, South Asian-based cocktail. So it's rum, citrus flavors, absolutely amazing. Again, just like we mentioned on the last episode, merch for every WTF wedding story we use for the next month. A shirt or a hat, whatever you'd like, will be sent out to you if we choose your story. That being said, we've had a pretty crazy 2 weeks.
Fuck Porter.
Yeah, fuck that airline.
There we go. That's a segue right there.
Yeah, fuck. Who gives? Honestly, cancel segues because they canceled all my flights. Bro, fuck these guys.
I have a story. You have a story, but yours is worse than mine. So why don't you jump in first?
So yeah, let's go backwards. We've had a pretty crazy week and a half, 2 weeks. Gigs, life, travel.
Yep.
I will say this every single time, and I stand by this. I can do 100 gigs in 100 days, and I'll be fine. The second there's travel built in, bro, your body gets beat up.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting on a plane for a couple hours, driving, whatever the case may be. I'm at a gig at 2:30 in the morning.
Where were you?
I was in Edmonton this time. So I'm in Edmonton. 2:30 in the morning, I get a notification that my 4 p.m. flight from Edmonton to Toronto is canceled.
The next day.
Yeah, for the next day. Mm-hmm. You know, it was on the Sunday. So Saturday night, I get the message at 2:30 in the morning on this. I look at the call number and they're like, it's open from 5:30 a.m. till 2 a.m. So they canceled my flights 30 minutes after, like, they closed their call. So I couldn't even call them back. Yeah. I go through the numbers, figure out there's an Expedia number, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're like, the only way you're getting home tomorrow, because they had rebooked me for Tuesday morning at 7 a.m.
Jesus Christ, bro.
How does that make any sense? Hey, we're canceling your Sunday flight to send you out Tuesday morning. What do I not have a life, a job?
It's a domestic flight.
I'm pissed. Lady from Expedia, you were super nice. She's like, hey, only way, there's 2 seats left. Ottawa flight in the morning. So fly at 7 a.m. to Ottawa. You're going to land at 1. Connections at like 2:30. You're going to be back in Toronto by like 3:30. I was like, sick. I'm down. Honestly, I would have landed back in Toronto before my old flight would have left. So I'm like, even though it's harder on my body and it's a little bit more travel and it's just a layover, I was fine with that. Get to the airport. Something was wrong with the booking confirmation on the change. It took them 40 minutes to check me in. Yeah. I was so stressed. I'm zero sleep, tired after my gig. And literally.
So you made it from Edmonton to.
I made it from Edmonton to Ottawa. I made it from Edmonton to Ottawa barely.
YOW.
I land in Ottawa. Right as I land, I get the text that, hey, your flight's been delayed from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, whatever. You know what? I'll still take it on the chin because I haven't ate. And I'm miserable because I had to sleep on that Ottawa flight. I like the flight to Ottawa. Like I was so bad. I didn't order food, do nothing.
Gives you all the free nuts and
bro, I was dead on the flight. Yeah. Like I'm like in and out of sleep. Like nobody's bothering me. The stewardess will leave me alone. Have my lunch. Chill. 4 p.m. gets moved to 5 p.m. Another delay.
Yep.
And then that flight gets canceled. And they're like, hey, you know what?
And what was the reason, though?
Some mechanical thing?
Issues, yeah.
No. But tell me how the flight from Edmonton to YYZ Pearson gets canceled and the 5:20 flight from Edmonton to Billy Bishop gets canceled at the same time.
Jesus.
How's that a mechanical issue on 2 planes?
Yeah.
From the same city to the same city. I know there's been bomb threats or whatever. So I'm like, if that's the case, say it.
We just turn it into CNN.
Say it with your chest. No, but I'm saying that was the thing, right?
I think the pilot was just licked, man. We know how the airline industry works. Flight.
Was it called Flight?
Flight, yeah. I think it was just licked.
No, but on both flights from Edmonton to Toronto, both flights? Like how are both flights done?
Yeah.
Your pilot was smashed at the Stampede. That's what happened.
Cool, but on both flights?
Yep. Bro, we're all human, man.
Alberta's wild, bro.
Yeah, like think about it. Like we all worked regular jobs. At the end of the day,
so imagine the first flight from Edmonton got canceled because there's only 5 of us on the flight.
Yeah. Okay, they're not making money. There you go. That's the reason.
That again, but
is that allowed in the passenger?
If
you know, comment below, please.
We've all been there,
we gotta write our letters. So.
Yeah, I'm getting some sort.
If you don't want to do a gig, you're gonna say, honestly, I'm sick.
No, I've never.
I'm sorry.
I've never missed a gig.
We don't do that.
I'll hire someone else.
And then here's how that goes. Where I was like, but taking this logic by Porter is is pissing me off more. Edmonton flight gets canceled. You get a flight 2 days later on the Tuesday morning.
Crazy.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Not doing that. And then they cancel my flight from Ottawa to Toronto, a 45-minute flight, and tell me, hey, you're going to take the 6:30 p.m. flight to Vancouver, 4 hours in the opposite direction, and then take like the 10:30 flight from there to Toronto. So I was gonna be on a fucking plane for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Which should have been a 45-minute flight.
Or even a 4-hour drive.
So I tell these people to go fuck themselves. And I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, what's your solution? Because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Porter agent in Ottawa, super nice guy. He's like, yo, bro, you got to wait to see if nobody shows up for this next flight to Billy Bishop. Or, here's a hotel voucher. Crash until 7 a.m. flight tomorrow. I did that. Eventually got home. Still not Pearson, which I wanted to go to.
Yeah.
But, I took the Up Express from downtown, got back to Pearson, got home.
It's not bad. You take that shuttle bus to Union Station. It's good. That part is okay.
But it was just the auto booking these guys are trying to do. Why am I flying back to
Vancouver? Even more west than you originally were, which is wild.
Yeah,
man. We definitely have to write our letters to Porter. I had a similar situation July long weekend or just before the last weekend of June. Suki, who's in the building, DJ Essence, once again, he was DJing nicely earlier. We had a gig in Boston, and we got a huge gig at Memoir Nightclub in Boston at the Encore. It was a very last-second thing, which was hooked up by Amit Jain. Shout out Amit Jain from Boston. And, my clients actually booked me an additional flight on Porter, but they're like, yo, the only issue is, and this is kind of in my rider, I don't take connecting flights. I don't care about business class. I don't care about first class. I don't take connecting flights because I've had too many issues.
Well,
plus,
also,
you can miss
beats
events.
up your body, bro. Like,
plus you can miss events, right?
Yeah.
So, it was a flight from Billy Bishop to YOW. I was supposed to be a layover for 3 hours. I ended up laying over for 8.5 hours. Got to Boston at like 10:15. This guy waited for me, missed sound check. I changed in 3 minutes. We got in an Uber, went straight to the club. Like no prep, no pre-drinking, no nothing. But again,
is your flight home okay?
Flight home was only delayed an hour and a half.
Okay,
so that seemed like it was light. I know a lot of people like Porter because of the free beer and
free
the
Wi-Fi, blah, blah,
free
blah.
Wi-Fi, whatever it is. But I just feel like their logistics make absolutely no sense.
Like reroute me to make it make sense at least. Why is it that I have to stress and figure it out? Because it's like, it's such a panic to see like, hey, your flight's been delayed 2 days from now.
Crazy. For 45 minutes away.
No, that was for the Edmonton.
Oh, for Edmonton. Okay.
They moved me 2 days later. Not tomorrow. Wow. Not, hey, you're missing your Sunday afternoon flight.
But don't they have, isn't their whole thing that they have flights every day? Like, isn't that the whole bonus of Porter?
Only if, I guess, enough people are flying.
Okay.
But yeah, man, dude, it was rough. But what I always want to say, and my silver lining on this, is I've had 2 wicked weeks.
Talk about them.
4 separate cities. No, sorry. Yeah, 4 separate cities I got to gig in. Toronto, obviously hometown.
Yep.
Edmonton, Calgary, and Detroit.
Sick.
And all of it happened is because of my network is awesome and the people we work with are amazing. So I just wanted to give that love all around. I got to work with 3 amazing DJs that a lot of people know from their mixes, from their production work, from BC, Edmonton gig, Tigertronic. Nice. Yo, shout out to that guy. We worked the gig. There was an issue with, I remember like the video screens weren't set up. As we know, like hotel gigs, like nothing's built in, right? Worked it out like professionals, rocked the gig. Everything went great. I got to meet Numan on the keys, amazing pianist from BC as well. This guy rips cocktail hour,
shout out to
rips slow dance. So I just want to give a shout out. Shout out to Hectic Cuts too, Edmonton, bro. I'm so busy, couldn't get a cut. This guy's the barber for the Edmonton Oilers. Evander Kane, also, now he's in, now he's on Vancouver. But this guy cuts. I got to do a gig with them last year in Mexico. So I messaged this guy. I'm like, dog, I need a haircut. I'm going to be in the city. He's like, yo, I'm too busy. But here's this guy. This guy gives me this guy Rosso's number. I show up to their barbershop, which was wicked. Get to cut, bro. I'm on their social media. Yo, their social media game is insane. This girl sat there, recorded me, and the video's out that night.
Sick.
Before I was ready for my gig, the guy turnover on this guy's content was that I was like, I was blown away. Like that, we need to figure out that equation. But yo, he got me, and shout out to Underground Cuts Bobby. Sucky knows he gets his hair cut from him as well. He hooked me up with the cut before I went to do 2 of the most celebrity heavy gigs I think I've ever done.
All right, so let's talk about those.
Yeah, but it was like so big out. Shout out to Mickey Singh's family for having me. Jasmine, Harry, amazing couple. It's his brother getting married.
Nice.
Bunch of singers. Big gig. I'm with Jay Static again. amazing guy.
Yeah.
Amazing DJ, one of our boys, and he rips the gig. We kill it. Bobby hits me up with the haircut. Last minute fits me into his busy schedule. Sets me up, so I'm good to go and good looking for everything I did that week.
Of course.
And I want to give the biggest shout out because the MVP for the last 2 weeks for me is none of these amazing DJs who have all these mixes and everybody knows them was DJ Pulse. Yeah. Our boy Grinder.
Yep.
JD needs help because he's expecting. So he's like,
wife is expecting.
Needs another guy at the gig.
Yeah.
This guy drives me down after landing from Calgary
to Detroit.
We rip the gig, and we're drinking, me and JJ. So we need to ride back. He's like, yo, I have a gig tomorrow. Can we go back tonight? Drives us back night off.
Oh, wow.
Dude, we finished the gig at like 2, go back to the hotel, pack up, jump back in DJ Pulse's whip.
That's wild.
And literally gets me back at like 7 in the morning and I crashed.
Shout out to Pulse, man. The heartbeat of the city.
Paul's is such MVP. I did gigs with him in Toronto throughout this whole thing. Yeah. We just ripped up Punjabi Nepali gig, killed, smashed. We got gigs out of that. Wicked guy. And obviously, like, I'm tied to the hip with him. We do so many gigs together.
Yeah, definitely.
He made that light work. Sick. We got everything done because I just landed from Calgary and I got to do Raj Desi, or you guys might know him as Jinder Mahal.
I think that's how most people know.
Former WWE champion.
That's it. To sign the belt.
I didn't want to be a fanboy. Honestly, I was just happy to be there. I'm not supposed to be in the gig. Let's be real, right? Yeah. It's KSR reaches out to his connect to do the gig. Unfortunately, they had booked somebody for the reception already. So he's like, all right, cool. I'm going to do this in Geet. We're kind of just doing this. They're like flying KSR in, putting him in a hotel. He messaged me like, yo, I would love to have some like support as an MC. It's like, why don't you come in from Toronto, meet me there? I'm like, say less. I use my points, go out. I'm like, I'm down.
Hopefully not on Porter.
I was on Porter. I was on Porter. No complaints on that one though.
Yeah.
Air Canada on the way back. Okay. The most nicest celebrities I think I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Every wrestler.
What other wrestlers were there?
So the 3-man band, which is Jinder Mahal's old faction.
Okay.
So there's 3 guys: is Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, and Heath Slater. Sorry.
Yeah.
And they were like a comedic, like fun faction.
Okay.
The 3-man band.
Nice.
It was jokes. It was a really fun faction. Like I'm always saying, like my favorite wrestlers, the greatest wrestlers in the world aren't always who's winning the championships and doing the big things. It's the guys who are the most entertaining.
The mic work, man.
It's just willing to be the butt of the joke, willing to do goofy stuff on camera.
Yeah.
Like there's obviously like guys who do both, and they're like the guys that everybody loves. But I remember, like, I'm a wrestling fan for life, so I got to watch these guys, and I was always a fan. And I always loved seeing a Punjabi guy do big things.
Huge, man.
So Jinder doing his thing, and then basically 2 of them get released. Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. They hit the gym. And get jacked, start doing the thing on their own scene. They get brought back.
Oh, wow.
To WWE because they're doing great things outside the company. Jinder eventually goes on a run in 2017, beats Randy Orton for the WWE title.
Crazy.
One of the most prolific WWE champions. He beats him for the title. First ever Punjabi WWE champion. Big deal.
Yeah.
And then Drew McIntyre, he is one of the biggest names still to this day. Main event scene in the company. He's probably the most famous out of everybody that was at the wedding. Man. But we also had Akam, a guy who's WWE tag team scene for a bit, Punjabi guy. And Fandango. If anybody's ever been to a sporting event and you ever hear the doo-doo, and they're doing this, that's his theme song from WWE, which went pretty sick that it went in pop culture, right? It's not just in the wrestling scene. Yeah. I'm probably missing people. I know there's the TNA Punjabi guy. He's wearing the Hondas jacket when he came here. Shout out to Amr Hondas guys.
Yeah.
I feel bad not remember his name, but everybody was super nice.
We'll fill it in.
He was just take this in the middle of the Sangeet.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to he paid both me and KSR.
Yeah.
That wasn't expected.
That's
we were just being like happy to be there as fans. And this guy, I also have a connect. Shout out to Blitz, Broken Rickshaw as well. He did Raj's theme song for India, right? So like there was a connect there. But this guy is just so nice, such a kind dude. In the middle of his own Sangeet, goes and grabs Drew McIntyre because he got there later. I think whatever his flight landed that day. Mm-hmm. Who is, like, again, like I said, probably biggest star there. And I see him go like tap him and be like, yo, brings him over to the DJ booth. I think he's going to say something on mic like welcome Drew or whatever. He goes, no, where's your phone? You guys are real fans. We want to take pictures with you guys.
That's fire, yo.
Bro, you don't have to do that.
No, of course. And out of his own like mindset to do that.
Just out of his own mindset and kindness. When you're in your own wedding to think about us,
to step out.
That's like, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then they come up, and so I have to help Drew onto because this guy is a specimen of a human being. This guy is the densest person. I think both of them are just like masses of muscle, right? Like Drew's cortado so tight, he's like, yo, I'm scared. I'm like you maybe like rip his pant or something. That's not gonna be the first time we saw Hulk Hogan it for real. Yeah. And so I'm like, yo, let me like help you up onto this like 2-foot stage. Dog, the second I shook hands with this guy, I'm lifting him. No, I had to brace myself.
Yeah.
This wasn't a little like that. This was like, let me like not be like a pussy and lift this guy onto the thing. And he legit was just like super nice. Puts his arm and shoulder. You saw the picture. KSR smiling. He's like,
I never see that guy smile, bro.
We were just having genuine some big fans getting to be a part of a personal part of these like celebrities' lives.
That's cool
for a night, which was super awesome. So I just want to give a shout out to all those guys. We to Gurman, Lally, totally ripping it, Pompey ripping it in Detroit. Toronto totally coming down. Fire. And take this in, the totally that was in Edmonton with me, Lally's cousin.
Oh wow.
Dude, everybody's connected in some way, and all these guys made sure that these gigs went smooth.
That's amazing.
Everybody I mentioned, like, it takes a village to do everything great.
Absolutely.
And dude, the only reason shout out to my groom from Edmonton, JJ, who stayed on the phone with me via text to make sure I got home safe.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Dude, because like he booked it. So like things were through his email. This guy promptly, I'm like, hey brother, I'm really sorry to bother you. I need this email so I can get the new itinerary number, new flight ticket number. No problem, bro. Here it is. Let me know when you get home safe. Everybody I got to work with in the last 2 weeks, absolutely phenomenal. I'm probably missing all the amazing photo, video, blah, blah, blah. But shout out to everybody. That was a part of every gig I've done for the last 2 weeks because this has been the busiest part of my year so far. And I have straight up had a fucking blast.
That's awesome, man.
Minus fucking Porter.
Outside of fuck Porter.
Minus Porter.
Porter, I hope you guys watch this and reach out.
Really doubt.
Yeah, man. You know, while you were traveling around as well, obviously I mentioned it earlier, went out to Boston. Shout out to my bride and groom as well, Baldeep and Anurag, and to their whole families as well. You know them as well. You would have been doing the gig if you weren't already booked.
The reality is it would have been Jyoti.
Yeah.
Shout out to boy Jyoti Talo MC. He's been boys with them from the Punker scene for a long time.
Yeah.
So he knows this. He was the DJ Essence. Shout out to all the other guys that were part of the gig.
Oh, yeah. Fine. If we're doing the shout out list.
Yeah, dude.
It was a Toronto takeover. So Aurora Events, Kim Sani as well. They were amazing. Of course, we had Amar's whole mahfil that he's putting together. Amar Toli or Saiba. I don't know how we should know him as. What's his Instagram? Saiba?
Saiba.
It is Saiba. Okay. Raju Johal, the super MVP of the mahfil himself. He's
such a great guy.
Raman, the Toli was awesome. Who's the local Toli that was there? Amar as well, right?
Amar Supple.
He was sick. And then, of course, huge shout out to Vibes Entertainment, DJ Randeep, and his brother as well, Summer. They were amazing sound for us at every event. And then there was those guys from India who were like a 10-man video and photo team.
Bro,
Aubrey.
First of all,
great. Everyone was professional.
I was doing great things, and I was still somehow jealous that I wasn't in Boston with the boys.
Yeah.
Because that was a wedding. Like I got to do these celebrity events and everybody was amazing. Everybody lived up to the hype. Mickey, super nice guy.
Of course.
Dude, the amount of amazing Bodleys that I heard. Like you probably saw it in my stories.
Yeah. No,
that dude needs to drop a folk track, bro. Like that guy needs to drop him singing Told You, that was like unreal to me.
Yo, his covers are always good. He did my boy Happy and Deep's wedding. I don't know how many years ago. You know Happy. That was a sick wedding too.
Amar Sandhu killed it. All these guys. I met KV Singh's brother.
Oh, nice.
Wigs. Yo, everybody's singing and I'm like, everybody's just uber talented,
talent,
right?
man, North
but
America.
I'm still somehow jealous that I'm not with the boys in Boston.
Oh, man.
Because that's just friends, right? Like we all know each other.
See, I didn't know them, but I got that feeling within like 24 hours. I was family.
I told you, bro. First of all, Chirag and Anu, two brothers, run the McDonald's scene in Boston.
Yeah. Let's not give too much info on them, but like they're well off, but literally no awkward,
so nice.
no ego, like
bro.
The nicest people on earth.
Shout out
Took
to
care of everything.
Fauj Pangra.
Yo.
They're amazing dancers.
And Kala Jat.
Yo, shout out to Danny Kalajat.
Yo,
that guy craziest.
Hey, yo, I want to shout out Mender.
Oh, yes.
He the best energy.
Who?
Aminder.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
The best story there.
bro, I tell this guy he's gonna be friends with them, and he goes meet somebody else.
Before I go, Navi's like, yo, there's this one guy, and I guess I forgot the name. I thought it was Abhi that you're gonna be best friends with. So I find Abhi on like day 1 at the club, and then we're second night at the Mahfil night, and I'm just like, yo, Navi told me we're gonna be best friends. So we make a video, and we send it to Navi. We're like, hey, Navi, yo, you were right. We're gonna be best friends. And he's like, I know this guy, but I wasn't talking about this guy at all.
No, first of all, I said, who's that? I didn't recognize him, bro.
He recognized you though.
No. Like, so like, eventually,
Yeah.
But like, I don't even think me and Abhi have you on each other on like IG or anything.
Yeah.
Like again, like I know that whole clique, but
It was funny, man.
but
Then you sent me the guy's Instagram, Aminder's Instagram. I just go up to him. I'd be like, his wife came up to us at the club and whatever else.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. Love her. Love her to
good.
death too.
And I'm just like, I just showed it. It was so blatantly. I'm like, bro, Navi said we'd be best friends. And he just started dying laughing. And then from there on, yeah, we kind of were. He's such a sick guy.
Yo, he is the best energy.
Absolutely.
If you want a sick, he should just be, you know,
He gave a great speech too.
I
Really good
bet.
speech.
100%.
I have
Solid speech.
zero doubt.
Was it with Abhi though?
No, it was.
Oh, no, there was another guy.
Ashish and Aminder.
Oh, right.
Bro,
That makes sense.
Their speech, unreal. They literally found the definition of Baldeep's name and
Yeah.
Anu's name
And put it,
and it like meshed, bro. Like
So beautiful.
it was unreal.
beautiful moment.
When I'm like, I don't speak uber highly of people.
Yeah.
Unless I trust it implicitly. Like I've never given a recommendation of like, yo, you're gonna like this guy. You're
No,
gonna like,
never. You've actually never done that.
And here's the crazy thing. I'm not like overly close with these guys.
Yeah.
I know them from Amr Toli's wedding.
Yep.
And Navisha, our homegirl's
She was there.
wedding.
Yeah, Navisha
I
was
love
there
her to death. Like they're friends. Those guys are my friends. Like really close friends. And then, but like every interaction I've had with these guys was so positive. From the Guadali nights at their weddings to the wedding days with them to the receptions, the parties, to the point where I was like, and I've touched base with them and kept in touch on IG over the years and social media friends. I honestly, before this wedding, me and them were talking. I'm like, yo, bro, like, let's play a round of golf when you come to the city.
Sick.
Now you know them. We're jumping in. We're going to make a
100%.
foursome. And it was just like legitimately, I know what good people are, and they are
Great people. The best energy I've ever had at a wedding. Me and Suki had a great time. The one thing about U.S. weddings, and you had to go through it as well, and it's not their perspective, it's ours. There's only like a 2-hour dance floor, and these hotels lock you off at 12. Like 11:59, they're like, yo, turn it off to him.
Yeah.
Cut the mic as well. And we're like, yo,
Toronto weddings
we
are-
could have done more. They're like, no, this was the best wedding of our lives. I'm like, it was only a 2-hour dance floor. And we're like disappointed. And they're all coming up to us like, you're coming out to Boston all the time from now on. Like, you're such a great DJ. But we were actually like disappointed to like 1 or 2 at the after party, just sitting there like, man, like I didn't do Brad DJ. There were so many, like Amr wanted to do a dance off because obviously they're all dancers, but we can't stop a 2-hour dance floor.
No, you can't.
Like,
No,
we
but
had
and,
to let it
and
go.
KSR said the same thing because he's been out in Cali and doing his thing in the States, and he's like, dude, and I'll be real, at the Sangeet, bro, he was on one.
Yeah.
He was like, he waved me off for real, like, and then most like not like in a bad way. He was just like, I'm cooking. Give me a second. He was like, yeah. I was doing my party. All right, cool.
At Jinder's.
Yeah, Jinder's, and he's just like, and he's like, yo, and afterwards we're having like the debrief after gigs as we do, and he's just like, yo, he's like, because the American gigs are so condensed,
I don't get to DJ.
I'm forced to do more bangers in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
And people think you're amazing because there's no dead space, because there's no extended dance floor. He's like, I'm kind of down. Like we're used to doing 4
There's
hours.
no like Gidda set. There's no this. There's no ball.
It's like it's just shorter. Everything's condensed.
condensed.
Everything's like,
Yeah, you drop like 35, 45, maybe 50 seconds of a track.
Exactly.
We're
yeah,
too
like
privileged
it's
here.
back. Like he,
I think that's what the beef is. We're too privileged, man.
We are
Like,
very privileged.
Like
in Toronto.
I remember there was a point when even like Dolly Pani wasn't covered for a photo video. You know what I mean? Like the next day edits, the same day edits. Even DJs, like you show up at 5 o'clock and now you're spinning at 5 o'clock. You know, like
Yeah.
there's so much expectation in Toronto, and that's why we're getting so many gigs in the States. So
There's so
when you
much talent in Toronto. Like,
Exactly.
basically, all the vendors for our wedding in Boston were from Toronto, outside of the photo video guys who are super high end from India and really nice guys. But like, they're flying people out left and right. It's just
yeah, my gig. So every vendor, I believe, in Detroit was Canadian.
yes for you. guys it was.
DJs, MCs, were all Canadian totalies. I think photo video was Vancouver.
Okay,
Brello, is that Vancouver?
Probably.
Right?
possible.
And then Calgary, obviously me and KSR. I'm not sure. I know there's a local content creator. She was amazing. I can't remember IG right now. The planner, Blush, I believe.
Yeah.
Did an amazing job. That was local, but the Edmonton gig I just came back from, it was 95% BC.
Yeah.
And then me was the one Toronto vendor. And it was just like cities with condensed populations, our problem, and Toronto's the biggest problem is we're spoiled.
Yes.
Our crowds are so spoiled because when you can
And so
go
are
to
we, though.
No, but when you can go to a wedding
Yeah.
every weekend all year long,
Yes.
it's not special to you anymore.
That's true.
That's why we strive to do so many things different, and we change weddings so much. We have trends and this and that, and we do influence the game quite a bit because of that.
Of course.
Like, and that's why like other cities look different. Like we had BC traditions at the Edmonton gig because DJ is BC.
Yeah.
Real Goodies at the end of the night, not in the middle of the night, which is like a small thing in the States.
Well, that's
same
also
thing.
because a lot of our video guys in Toronto, it's just they're booked till 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and you want to get that for the bride and groom on video as well, right?
You want to
Like,
do all your little
100%.
social
No,
thing.
but I think for party control for us is different because, like we said, we have longer dance floors. So because their dance floor is so short and it's only 2 hours, yeah, Real Goodie at the end of the night, no big deal. And it's kind of like for them, it's like a kickoff of like, oh, end of the night, and it sets that tone without saying it.
Got it,
Yeah.
got
They're like end of the night. We're in for us because we're doing it for a 4-hour dance floor.
5 sometimes now.
Again, we try not to. Like, you set up the program to succeed.
try,
We
but
try
yeah,
not to.
we
Like,
work
bro,
with
just
other people
extend
too.
cocktail. Let
Of
people get to
course.
leave, like
I mean,
enjoy a drink.
That's my first line, right? Set the vibe.
And then, but we use it as a dance floor refresh. So Real Goodie for us is like, yo,
Everyone back
dance
on.
floor's been going on for 2 hours.
It's like now we're changing the vibe. You know, we're
Yeah,
changing
yeah.
the genre.
I always say, I'm like, our cool dance floor's a little bit dead. And Essence has seen this. I run around with the Real Goodie and rave with the couple, and I'm pulling people in, and I bring in that energy of like, yo, let's get this started again.
Yeah.
And then we do Real Goodie, and then the tone in the night shifts. And then we continue the party at a higher, like rave kind of setting, more like this.
Intense.
And then people like that, and that's why we get flown out.
Yeah.
People are like, dude, that vibe, that party. Me and Essence have gigged in the States are with each other, and those families are always going to be ours because they're like, yo, we set a standard. It's because we're so used to these spoiled crowds that when we get a non-spoiled crowd, it's easy for us.
Yeah.
We're working with these hard crowds that expect amazing things every
Like no one
weekend.
came up and requested random songs. Or
No, man.
Bro, they treat you so
I don't
good.
so
think-
much respect.
Yeah.
And like I'm not gonna talk about like the monetary, but like big tips. Everything was.
But they
The
also
USD
throw
feels nice, man.
so much money.
Oh, it's ridiculous amount of money.
They cake the dance floor with dollar bills because they're
No, I'm talking about.
and in a not so nice way, horny for a party.
No,
they're
I'm not
so
talking
built
about-
up.
bro,
No,
I'm
I
talking
know,
about the
I know
dollar bills,
regular
like
tips, but I'm saying
actual-
on top of that, like they throw money in the air, like as we do as they see. But every wedding in the States will have money on the floor because for them it's like this is our first wedding in like 2 years, a year, 7 months, 8 months.
100%.
So they're just like. It's
pent
also,
up. They're
it
pent
doesn't.
up.
It doesn't. It's pent up,
so in
and you're also
Toronto-
not scared about losing that much money. If you had a gig every weekend, you can't fucking throw $2,000 every
No, of
weekend.
course.
Bro, I remember
But-
even that one, like at Anu's wedding, for example. So it was at the Omni. So Omni's bougie.
5-star hotel,
Like,
bro.
bougie resort in
like we
Boston.
said, they're-
Bro, we had the security guard come up to the end of the night and goes, yo, there's someone picking up your money. Even though it was one of our guys that from Vibes picking up the money to collect it. He goes, someone's stealing the money. Like, they panicked.
Yo, I feel like in Toronto we just live in a lot of clout energy. You know what
There's
I mean? Like
so much clout energy.
culture.
There's clout energy.
Like just like how Navi said, like
Why do people throw fake money at weddings? Like I'm seeing that so much in Toronto now. They have a smiley face or they say
put their
counterfeit
picture
or
on it.
copy.
Yeah.
But what's the use of throwing that even? Like
it's for the
just throw
IG.
fucking paper napkins or something.
Oh, don't do that.
No, but like, why
first
are
of all,
you
heads
doing
up
fake
to
money?
all
Don't
Gujarati
throw
crowds that do
anything.
That's
that.
a Gujarati thing.
That is
Hey,
the most
don't.
whack
Love my
shit
Gujaratis, Camp Chill.
ever.
Game
I
chill,
know,
my
I know
macho.
you guys are money's like sacred or whatever, and
course,
don't throw
yeah,
it
they
on
don't
the
like
ground.
stepping on money.
Yeah,
Don't
it's for
throw it-
everyone, man.
Just don't throw the napkins. It's so whack, and you're just making more work for these people.
so
to clean.
But I
messy,
think it's
man.
more whack to throw counterfeit money.
I think they're both whack. I think if you're throwing
clay
money, it's
money.
cool.
Yo,
But if,
it's
if
kind
you
of
don't
heartbreaking for a DJ, bro, at the end of the night, bro.
think
You're like,
there's
yo, bro, I
thousands
got a
of
wad of hundreds. You look at prop money.
want- yeah, bro.
Another
Stop
thing-
throwing prop money.
I feel like another thing is we're spoiled, right?
We're
spoiled,
So
bro.
banquet halls is one of those things that only exists in Canada. You know, bro, we're at Vision Room right now. There's literally like 7 banquet halls in a 2-kilometer radius.
More probably.
Well, probably more, you know? In America, whenever we do gigs, we're always at a
Hotel.
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 Except for New
winery.
Jersey.
Yeah.
They do have more banquet hall style
Yeah.
things. They're better. Like they're
Yeah.
amazing castles and stuff.
One of my buddies just opened one in Seattle.
Oh,
Just
wow.
because he's seen it over here.
when are we
He's like,
getting
"Bro,
out there, Jenga?
Whenever you want.
Wow,
He's getting
let's
married
go.
at the end of the year. We can go there.
We can
whenever you want.
open something in Seattle as well, right?
Yeah.
I think Virginia.
I just had a booking, but I was in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. But it's super. It's just the reality is Toronto crowds are amazing, and we honestly have to try. I don't have to try that hard because we know the culture here. So I know all the idioms and things that are going to happen, and people already expect what's going to happen here. When you do something in like America or like American crowds, if I do Real Good Deed, like I had an American client in Toronto like 3 weeks ago, and when we did Real Good Deed, yo, is night over? I'm like, no, that's a your city thing, not a us city thing. We just do things differently here because we're going to go for another 2 hours. Like, you don't have to worry. And they're like, oh, that's crazy. But I saw some people trying to leave, and I had to be like, yo, why are you guys leaving? They're like, you're Real Good Deeds, and tonight we're going to be traffic. I'm like, we're going for another 2 hours. And they just like, it blew their mind. But in Toronto, I don't have to say stuff like that. I don't have to like be like, oh, don't worry. Like when I do things, people
It's
are
a
like,
standard.
this is
It's
how
a
things are
normal.
going. It's the standard. I've seen guys on other podcasts shit on Toronto weddings.
Who?
Just whatever. Fuck
Call them out.
Honestly, Toronto weddings they set the staple for
I think we
worldwide
are-
Punjabi weddings, man.
Yeah, we're the epicenter.
I
like
saw a
no
post. I forgot
beef.
whose post.
Yeah.
100%. I'm gonna touch base back to what you were saying before. You were talking about basically Canadian talent, if you want to put it right.
Yeah.
So shout out to Rohit from DBI, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's told me this person. So he flew me down for New Year's Eve in Washington, in DC,
Okay.
right? And literally they were like, "Yo, why are you flying down a Canadian DJ?" And his exact words to the promoters were, "The Canadian guys are a different breed." He goes, "You cannot touch Canadian
true,
guys.
man.
There's so much 'cause
Canadian talent is
competition-
I say, so
untouchable."
I always say that there's always talent in a lot of cities.
Of course.
Like shout out to everybody we know in the States and all the, and in BC and stuff. Competition breeds excellence.
That's it.
100%.
And we just have I would say populace is why I think Toronto is the biggest wedding.
Yes.
Populace is the reason that we have so much talent. We just have the biggest population.
There's
Brampton
too
is
many
a
of
thing
us,
here.
bro. You know,
There's two.
like,
There's
yeah,
literally
actually.
what? First of all, what other city? We have a team of 6 MCs.
Yeah. And we have
Other
sold out
cities,
dates.
and there's
Dude.
other cities that we have, other companies that we have to compete with.
Yeah.
What other cities have an MC? Period.
Yo,
Bro,
I
there's
can't
other
find
cities
an
that
MC in
have- yeah.
Calgary.
Bro, there's other cities
when
that
you
That's
have
why you fly
MCs
us
in
down,
Calgary
bro.
now.
Say less.
100%, you know that.
their
you
entire
have
team is
MCs.
barely 6 people. You know, like, bro, it's all love.
Yo,
You know,
but
there's
it's all
talent
love,
everywhere.
and there's amazing DJs and amazing talents
I would
all
say
around
just
America.
New York. That's it.
Wherever, right?
But we
Like,
still get flown out there.
Yeah, there's so many people
we
everywhere.
get flown out to
Yeah.
every city regardless if you have talent, just because
Shout
there's
out
more of
Toronto.
us.
Shout out who?
Shout out Toronto.
Yo, shout out
That's
Toronto.
Toronto
We're-
energy, man.
I will fight anybody today. We are the best weddings and the biggest wedding, and we have the most talent because there's the most
We
of
set
us.
Trends. Toronto sets trends.
Brother,
But
Toronto.
it's based
Mad
off
Toronto love
population.
today.
People get mad. Well, people get mad. They're like, why? We don't have an ego, but it's just the reality of the fact of there's more of us as a set of population. So even if every like Desi population, 2% of us are talented in this aspect, our 2% is bigger than your 2%.
100%.
Ours is multiple millions, and there's a 2%.
100%.
So obviously we're gonna have more DJs, more MCs, more video teams, more photo teams, and we all gotta compete against each other, and we're all busy every
And
weekend.
that's what it is, man. In Toronto, you got to keep elevating, otherwise you get left behind.
yeah,
I
Toronto
am,
just
as an
has cutthroat
MC, have
energy.
more gigs than some DJs do in cities, which makes and it's not about talent. It's just about
I think Young Junga had a point.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, Toronto just has a lot of cutthroat energy. You know?
Oh,
Like-
dude.
Like, bro, if you go to Italy, they don't even say like, "What do you mean MC? My sister's gonna do it." What do you mean hire a person
Yeah.
to like speak at
Yeah,
my
I
wedding?
mean,
wait, it's
That's
sick.
the culture and
yes.
what we put together here.
We set
But
trends just like Suki
Speaking
said.
of Toronto though, and setting trends, yo, Drake did it again. The guy everyone said was dead.
I didn't
lost
say
the
that.
war.
I didn't say
we
that.
We never said that. We definitely never said that. But the media, especially in America, simple post 9 p.m. Iceman on Saturday night.
yeah on the weekend.
It was on Saturday. I remember. I was at my gig, and everyone's like, "Yo, what's going on? 9 p.m. 9 p.m." The amount of people who tuned into his live stream, and look at him. Look how innovative he is. He knows about how important fucking streaming is right now. Like, who are the biggest three? Aiden Ross,
Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat, and Drewski, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Whatever. Those are like the top
Dude
three.
Doesn't stream. What's his name?
Who else?
This is a Desi
Knock
guy.
boys?
No,
Desi guy.
Desi
Oh,
guy. Yeah,
uh,
Paryi.
No, but that's in Canada, and shout out to him. We've shouted him out before as well. But yo, let me jump on that wave. He jumped on the wave. He releases a song that everyone thought was a pre-recorded video, but he shot in a friggin' like icebox or whatever at the Iceman, and the Iceman is going to be super popular. they realize. So obviously, what's the name of the song, Suki?
What did I miss?
What did I miss? Right, huge song.
Man.
Back on the map for the summer anthem, and then people realize it's a stream when he pulls out in the friggin' Iceman truck in the streets of Toronto, and there's just a complete scene around Yonge and Dundas as he's driving through. Like he streamed this. How sick is that?
And
everyone, the hip hop industry stood still.
he is the man.
Yeah.
Brother, we set trends.
That's it.
No,
Toronto,
but
man.
Drake is the man. There is no, and I said it last year when it was like, oh, Kendrick won this and that. And I was like, cool, but next year, who cares? Like next year, who cares? To the point where, what's the most requested song at weddings right now, guys? Most requested song, would you say?
Punjabi or English?
Let's go English because we're talking about Drake.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I'll go to the DJ first.
I still get hit with Nokia.
Nokia. That's
And
all I
like-
wanted to hear. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It's Drake.
Yeah.
It's
It
Drake.
is Nokia.
It's gonna be What Did I Miss now.
It is Nokia. No, it's Nokia. Nokia is a party track.
Yeah.
What Did I Miss
100%.
is fire.
Yeah.
Nokia. What
100%.
what like the every line in that song is quotable.
Yes.
Oh, like the biggest line that
Sing-along.
I have sing-alongs, it goes, who's calling that shit?
Who's calling that shit? Yo, I've stopped dance floors, and this is my new thing. When the dinner call happens in the middle of the English set, me and Spin Sing did a set where I literally pause the whole dance floor because Uncle's sitting over my shoulder making me call the dinner announcement. All right, I'm like, last call for dinner. And I asked Spin to stop the music,
Yeah.
which I never do. I'm just like, you pause it and then I'll go. But I have an idea because we had Nokia requested like something like 50 times that night. And I'm like, yo, when we get to English, we're going. And English was running at that point. So I'm like, yo, stop it. Play Nokia when I give you the cue. And we stop it. I'm like, last call for dinner. Or y'all can keep jamming because Spin, who's talking that shit? Or who's calling that shit? And song starts the song, everybody erupts, it goes sick, people are partying. I did it with Pulse a couple weeks later. Now it's just like it's something I'm gonna do whenever I get the chance. But it was just like
Copyright
running.
that shit.
Yo, where the fuck the function, bro?
100%.
Yo, dude, everybody's like, let me see a dance, let me see a twirl. Like, yo, there's three things right there that everybody's singing.
Yeah.
Because he's the man. And you can win the battle, but you're never gonna win the war when he's more popular than you. When the world wants to hear more of his music than your music, it's always gonna be Drake.
You know what it is, bro? He's like, bro, like he's what Diljit is to Punjabi people. He can touch anything and it turns to gold. Like Jack Harlow says it in one of his songs. He goes, how does it feel to, when you touch, it turns to gold. Like everything you touch turns to gold. He's literally.
He has the Midas touch. He has the Midas touch for real. And I say it all the time. Diljit is Punjabi Drake. Like
Straight, bro.
Every genre, everything you like touch, say, movies, TV shows, like Top Boy is Drake.
Yep.
One of the biggest Netflix shows, right?
Hondo P.
He does everything from gangster rap to R&B to
house
Afro
tracks.
beats,
House
house tracks,
Versatility, man. He can do it all.
versatility, and success at everything that he's versatile in. And let's be real, Diljit's sick to the point where, and I fuck with both of them in the fact that they stand on business.
Yeah.
This is how I roll. This is how I rock. People trying to cancel Diljit because he had a Pakistani actress.
Pakistani.
What
Pakistani,
yeah.
because of the whole thing that
And
happened
Sardar
with India.
G3. Yeah, obviously, like there's beef between India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
And
No beef here.
no, but
No
like
beef,
first of all, like the movie was recorded and made
Before the whole
the
thing
beef.
happened, yeah.
What are you gonna stop it? And also, is she a politician or somebody who's doing bad? She's just an actress, bro.
That's
The
just an
actresses
India
have
problem, man.
political control. Did I miss something? Like, shut the fuck up.
India just full of a bunch of haters, man.
No, there's a lot of censorship.
Biggest hypocrites.
Yeah,
No, I say it all the time.
There's a lot
the
of
biggest
censorship.
hypocrites.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
no,
we
it's
got
straight.
to do gigs there too, man.
Like, bro,
Leave me the fuck. up.
I don't want my visa to get denied, bro.
Oh, no, man. I'm not trying to fly to India, bro.
Yo, you'll be fine.
First of all,
Imagine a
I
name
don't
like-
know what you're thinking. I don't
Imagine
think
a name like
either of us
Janga
speak good
Bahadur.
enough Punjabi or Hindi to be doing a gig in fucking.
I ain't trying to do no 18-hour flight, bro.
True.
Actually, yo, we did get that request for that gig in Hong Kong. I was kind of down for that.
There you go.
That would have been sick.
Hong Kong would have been.
And,
But yo-
and the thing is, it was with AG. Shout out to AG Sounds. And he was like, "That's the engagement. If we book it, we're gonna do the gig in India." And I was like,
Yo, but Hong Kong is different, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
like
I would do that.
Elite
I
of
would
the-
and that's not
100%
even
do
apples to apples or oranges to oranges.
No, I would
you know what
100%
mean?
do both. I would 100% do both. It'd be sick.
No, they're both on the bucket list, but also Dubai. I need to get out to Dubai.
Yeah. It's international gigs are always fun. But yeah, man, like I don't know.
But speaking of Diljit, we also went to Intense's
For sure.
I don't know how we fit this in our busy schedule, but we went last Thursday with Suki, and Junga was there as well. No pictures of him because, that's his
He's
thing.
the man behind the scenes.
He's the man behind
the
scenes,
camera.
But it was really fun for the whole team to go out there.
He's like
at Warner Music. Shout out to our boy, professional name, Pravesh Tidlo, not
Yo,
Sven.
stop dropping the govy. Don't drop the govy.
The corporate
Govy,
name.
No, but that's his name at Warner.
The corporate name.
That's his corporate name.
Spin
Always
saying,
inviting us out, and it was amazing.
A&R for 91 North. Shout out to him. He's always killing the game and bringing us out. The Intense album for anybody.
So good.
We
couldn't
it's gonna
record.
come out. Obviously, we're not allowed to record,
Yeah.
but looking forward to some heat. You think we can say the artist? We can say the artist.
Yeah, we can say the artist.
You'll see Diljit on the album, Grinder Kill
That
on the
song's
album.
already out.
No, there's
second
a
song.
second one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Surprise,
yes,
surprise.
The first
Surprise, surprise.
surprise, surprise.
Second Dilgy song.
A Grinder Gill song was a banger. There's a
Grinder
new,
Girl song was amazing.
Yeah, there's a new
Bang.
artist on there. I can't remember their name right now, but he killed
Jasmine Sandalis.
Jasmine Soundless.
And my favorite song was actually the Indo Warehouse song with Jasmine
That
Royal.
is such a sleeper
Such
track.
a fire track.
Cool.
Such a
So
sleeper
I
track.
personally like the Grinder Gill song.
Grinder,
Yeah, I like the
Grinder
Grinder
Gill
Gill
song is going to be the
different
banger of the album.
It's different compared
Well,
to
that's a
whatever
guarantee.
he's already done. You know what I
You
mean?
know what it
Like,
is, man? It's intense reviving Gigi, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see we got to go to the Grinder Gill event with Billboard
Yeah.
a few weeks before this, and
he's on the come up right now, man.
great to see him performing.
He's back.
Way back.
Nice dude.
Everyone loves the comeback story,
Yeah.
right?
He's a nice guy, and I love that we got to chill with him and party and
Yeah.
enjoy things with Grinder Gill. And then obviously we did the Sultan listening party and stuff as well.
That was dope. Yeah.
That was during the last shoot where I was a little drunk.
Yep.
That was a long day, bro.
All good.
There's a reason we moved the shoot from the Intense day to today.
No, but shout out to Intense and his
Oh,
manager as well, Arvind, who ended up being like your long lost cousin or something.
He's like, yeah, my
So
cousin's
funny.
cousin. It was just
So
a funny.
there's this thing, and Navi gets
Gandhi
annoyed
Gun?
with
Gandhi
me when we go to all these things because again, I don't know if he knows everyone. Even though we're so close, we've only been close for 3 years or so. But it seems like we've been, lifelong besties here. So I don't know, who he knows and doesn't know. And, he only joined Frequency 3 or 4 years ago as well.
Something like that.
So I always introduce him, and the running joke at all these things is like, I already know all these motherfucking people. This time, I'm like, I actually asked Navi, I'm like, do you know this guy who's Intense's manager? He's like, no, I don't. Then we start talking. He's like, Pritpal, DJ SP's second cousin. And then through your family relationship with him, he's also like from the same print as you.
Bro, that was a fun connect, and it's funny, but yeah, he's introduced me to my own family members and to my own friends.
They call me the people's host for a reason.
This guy is senile sometimes when it comes to it, because not only does he do it once,
He always has to do the age joke.
he
gotta
does
rename
it
him.
like 3 times at the same event with the same person.
No, that's not true.
He's got to rename, bro. The people facilitator.
Facilitator.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of my many skills, man.
But yeah, man, no, all these amazing events and amazing opportunities. Again,
very
shout out
blessed.
to our connections
No,
and the people in our lives that
you
are
know
making
what?
these things
Let's do
happen.
this. We have so much gratitude for the people who wish the best for us, who support us and put us on. There's too many to name. We have named them throughout. If you've watched every episode, to our 70 subscribers, we got one more.
Sick.
Just all the real love. To the people with the toxic energy, it's been great.
Suck a dick.
No, I'm just gonna say sometimes people grow apart. That's all. That's all I want to say about that topic.
I don't give a fuck.
And
I'm angry today. I just got a 30-hour flight.
Yes, on to bigger and better things. And let's get into our WTF story.
Spoke about Drake, spoke about a bunch of Toronto love and Canadian love.
Yes,
so let's
sir.
continue that vibe going, because for the first time in history,
Yep.
this might be my favorite fact of the year, that the finals MVP for the NHL,
Yep.
the MLB,
Yep.
and the NBA,
All Canadian, baby.
all Canadian. Can we pull up their names?
So
I
Freddie
know
Freeman?
SGA for sure.
Yeah, SGA obviously for the NBA. For baseball, it was Freddie Freeman, Los Angeles Dodgers. And for the Florida Panthers, it was Sam Reinhart or Sam Bennett? I think it was Sam Bennett. I should
Get
know
it?
this.
Do we have it?
But they beat my Oilers, so I had to throw that in. I think it was
I hate the Panthers, but I'll
was
give
a
it
Sam.
Canadian love.
it was a Sam. Reinhart or Bennett? I think it was Bennett.
Connor Helly.
No. That's the goalie for the Winnipeg Jets.
Finals.
Damn.
It's
Our
all
sports
good.
credibility is
Finals.
out the window. Cabby's not going to send another message.
Yeah, shout
Shout
out
out
to Cabby,
Cabby, man. Thank you for the support, brother. Sam Bennett. I thought. So, anyways, all.
But
from
that's
Canada.
that is such a step for like we've obviously had a lot of finals MVPs in the NHL.
Yes. Conn Smythe.
We are.
You know what I hate about
Conn
that trophy?
Smythe is the regular season MVP.
No, it's not.
Well, Conn Smythe is the
Conn
MVP.
Smythe. Come on, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Conn
My
Smythe.
bad. Okay, my bad.
So why it's Conn Smythe? It's the MVP of the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. It's actually a replica of the original Maple Leaf Gardens. So that's what hurts even more to the Leaf fans because everyone who gets their name engraved on it, it's also a Maple Leaf with the Stanley Cup that hasn't come to Toronto since 1967.
It lives here. It's in our. It's,
67.
yeah, it's in our. It's in the NHL, the Hockey Hall of Fame.
It's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Yes.
It lives here.
It's okay. We got Drake though.
Yeah, we got Drake.
do
We
have
got Drake. We
But-
got Justin Bieber. Drake. The weekend is fantastic. I'm going to the weekend concert actually. Let me
Are you?
sing. Yeah, in
Nice.
August. But I want to say, as a guy who loves sports and is from Toronto, this is one of the coolest things for me. Like
huge.
personally, on a level of like SGA, we've been hyping him up for the last
Every
few
week.
episodes because
And he signed the biggest contract in NBA history. 3 years,
It is-
$289 million.
it is. And again, and we said this before, why we don't want to be the 51st state. We have Canadian pride, and I take such pride that these three athletes are at the top of their game in the finals, doing great things. Of course, I hate the Florida Panthers. I've said it, but I'm never going to hate on a Canadian
No.
for being
I
Canadian.
think he was named to Team Canada's Olympic roster as well. Right?
I love that. I hope he does fucking amazing. And then I'm not a big MLB guy. Obviously, I support the Blue Jays. Just
Who
went to
are
a
on
game.
fire right now.
I just went to a game, and here's my favorite thing in the world. Took my dad. Father's Day gift. Like, my dad's a big baseball fan. So me and my brother, my brother's family, his girls, we all go for a baseball game.
Yeah.
It was the Pride game.
Oh, man. I really need to get your dad on this podcast. Man. Uncle
your
Adjo,
dad?
please.
No, but,
Open invite again.
so here's the thing. My dad's not a hater or
No,
anything
he's
like
not.
that.
He's an old Indian uncle.
He's
of
just an
course.
uncle, and I had to sit next to him and two bears. Well, well, there's just,
man.
and it's just like, and you're just like,
Did he like?
we did not bring it up. This is not a point
your
of
dad-
conversation.
Did your dad like understand what?
We didn't talk about it. I don't want to have that conversation, bro.
Unspoken. Yeah.
I don't. It was just one of those moments where me and my brother are sitting there, just like,
Texting
dude,
each
this
other.
is jokes. Yeah, right. And I was like, he's like, are the guys next to you nice? I'm like, they're the nicest guys ever. I'm like, sick. At least like that's all I care about. Is let me be a friend.
Of course.
We had overtly friendly people. My nieces are so funny. They're like, there's so many rainbows everywhere. I'm like, yeah, there are rainbows so nice. And they have
Rainbows
no
and
idea. They're
unicorns.
too young to understand.
That's beautiful.
It was just a funny situation. The game was shit because we got our asses kicked. Something like
Yo, but
fucking
since then, they've been on a
10-1.
roll.
Oh no, dude, we're at the top of the
AL East.
AL East.
Overall, it's the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, but AL East, that's still massive, bro.
Yeah, massive.
We're in one of the toughest divisions.
the toughest division in baseball.
No, but
Hands
isn't
down.
the Tigers in our division?
No, Tigers are in the Central. We're in the East with the
but
Yankees.
we have the Yankees, the Red Sox. Yeah, okay.
Tampa, who somehow every year is good, even though they have zero budget.
But
Baltimore has been good for.
yeah, man. I just want to think, like, shout out to all the Canadians doing big things in sports. I know we have more Canadians who are going to be even more involved in all these sports.
Yes, sir.
Now we just need a year where all three of us are MVPs in all those three sports, and we get an NFL
Team.
Canadian
I
MVP.
don't know if a team that ever. Oh, MVP could happen for sure. There's a lot of
Finals MVP, or
Super Bowl MVP.
yeah, Super Bowl MVP or regular season. The reality is there are a bunch of Canadian defensive players.
Yes.
Offensively, it's a little bit limited in the NFL.
Yes.
I know there's a couple running backs, a couple players that we can shout out. Chuba Hubbard on the Panthers, stuff like that. But we haven't broke out there yet.
It's coming, man.
Yeah.
The Toronto
Oh, dude,
talent-
it's coming.
It's still all the Vince Carter effect to me.
I generally give
It
him
is
all
the
props.
Vince Carter effect who put us on the map for non-NHL sports, for all of them.
Baseball's always been pretty. Like, we've had great Canadian athletes.
Larry Walker.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, MLB.
Larry Walker was one of the best, yeah.
Like, I've had some family play baseball from the 80s and stuff, and unfortunately, like, he had like a elbow injury or shoulder injury.
Oh, like he was on his path?
He was on a path.
Wow.
Yeah, he's from BC.
Sick.
But yeah, dude, it's just great to see. So shout out to all the Canadians doing big things in music, sports,
All over, baby.
weddings.
True. Yo, you sound like SP with that laugh, bro. The giggle.
We did grow up together.
Oh, that's true. There you go.
Oh man. Should we get to the WTF weddings?
Let's do it. Someone's gonna win a shirt. We can't name them because it's fully anonymous. Or a hat. Message us what you want.
Yeah, whoever it is just going to
See a
get
broken rickshaw.
Yeah, shout out to Broken Rickshaw. We just did our annual barbecue for Frequency, and they gave us a 2-4 to enjoy, and everybody at the party was raving about it.
Yes.
Like, no jokes. Yo, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? I'm like, yo, Blitz has a company. They started
JD,
up. Yeah.
well, yeah.
And it's a South Asian liquor in a can. And the only reason we don't have it today is because I couldn't go pick it up because I was
Fuck
off of a
Porter.
30-hour flight. So fuck Porter.
Porter.
They deprived me of my broken rickshaw.
All right. Well, unfortunately, Porter can't be a part of this next segment, but it is time for our WTF wedding story. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Let me pull this out real quick so I can read details. Give me
That's
a
what
sec.
she said.
This is a holy shit one. Like I was reading this
Okay.
and it was
I'm happy I didn't read it.
I get to read, you get to react this time.
Perfect.
Okay, so the story comes from a wedding. Geez, I have to keep it anonymous. I'm trying to cut. Give me a second.
Year.
Yeah, no, we're not naming a year, nothing. So there's a wedding, and at the reception, the bride's ex shows up. Okay,
Was he invited?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the bride's ex shows up to the reception.
Okay.
And starts dropping nudes and stills and of them hooking up at her reception on like tables around the reception hall.
Pre-airdrop and stuff, I guess.
Or no, but like he just wants
He like
wants
printed
everybody.
pictures?
Yo, bro,
Can you even print pictures like that? I guess you can from your own computer.
First of all, that is from your decade or whatever.
Staples, man.
Fuck.
Staples won't print that shit for you. They will not print like fucking nude pictures.
No,
You can
but
just buy,
there's
you can just
self-service
buy a
tables,
photo
bro.
printer from like Walmart for $30.
There's self-service tables. Everything's self-service.
Okay, sorry.
But
With the story. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
So at the reception, the
people
ex
start
of the bride,
seeing
oh my god, it's dropping
these,
on tables.
and it starts fucking
what
like a
reason?
drum roll and a fucking snowball effect of
And is he
anger
he's
and
doing
beef.
this like during cocktail hour before the program starts?
So from what I read,
Yeah.
it was during dance floor. Like people were too preoccupied.
Yeah,
and
people
then when
didn't notice him
people
come in. Got it.
and then he just like kind of snuck in and just da. And like apparently like he gets rushed and a fight starts and
What an
people are
idiot. He stuck
screaming.
around. Why would you
I
stick
think he just
around?
got caught. I think people see like, who's this dude?
Dropping
like, let's be
pictures.
real. I don't know. Like the details didn't give if he was in a suit or in sweatpants or whatever.
Yeah.
He could have been standing out.
Oh, we have wedding crashers every week.
But also like, let's be real. If he's the ex of the bride, like her cousins and friends might know what he
Probably
looks like,
yeah.
and might have been like, yo, what the fuck's he doing?
Yeah.
At the scene, and he just got beef starts, fight starts, shit goes wild,
man.
and from the message sent, apparently, the bride and groom did not make it, guys.
Well,
Breakup night of.
night of reception.
Again, that's what. It's
Oh, well, very sad to hear that. But like, what would you do in that situation though? Like now it would probably be like someone comes and just airdrops pictures. I'm not giving anyone ideas. Please don't do this. Don't ruin people's lives. And I don't mean
Why
to
are you
laugh.
giving advice? Why are you giving advice?
Can you
to
imagine
do
that,
more
bro?
fucking funky at a wedding.
Can you imagine you're dancing the dance floor and your phone goes ding, airdrop from Binder.
Oh,
Look at it.
Like, why ruin someone's life like that though? We all have
yo, that must have been a nasty breakup. Like some shit. Either that or that guy's mentally unhinged. Like, first of all, he's 100% mentally. Like, who the fuck does that? Like,
Don't
get
do
over
that
it,
to
bro.
somebody.
There's other girls out there.
Yeah. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah, man. Like, dude.
Like Navi said, man, fuck the haters.
yo, fuck the haters. Yo, fuck them for real.
But I feel bad for the couple in this situation. Like, you can't even get your deposits back because
That's the
you're
worst,
at
bro.
end of the
Deposit, bro, your
reception.
love
Like,
story,
your
your like
everything.
your
Just
future
imagine that, bro.
plans.
You spent like $200,000 and
Again,
it's gone in
I
like
don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is like, yo, these people are planning a life together and it's done.
People have just said great speeches probably about them. They've probably made a beautiful, thank you speech to their families. People have probably flown in,
100, but it's like,
and
first of all, the
gets ruined.
embarrassment of that, like, you never, like, yo, if you and a girl or you and a guy are seeing each other for a long time and you have, like,
history.
pictures
Yeah,
and
well-
videos together, don't share that shit, bro. Like,
Don't
like,
even
there's
do that
nothing. I understand, even if they cheated on you, did the worst, terrible thing, just be a better person. You know what I mean?
Go high. When they go low, go high, man.
just delete and move forward.
Yeah, straight up. clean that hard drive. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Because let's be real, what's the risk of that? Like even like, imagine you find somebody amazing and they find these old pictures and videos on your hard drive.
Exactly.
They're gonna be like, why do you still have these? Right? Like, but like this, you're so hung up. You're like, instead of moving on with my life, let me ruin hers. And
Terrible.
that's so shit. You're shit, bro. Like that's
Negative karma, negative energy, like we talked about earlier. I cannot believe someone did that. I really feel bad for the couple. Obviously, don't know the details, and whatever was in there will stay anonymous, like all of our stories.
That's why I went through. I just like there was some stuff where it could have led to where this was and when this was and whatever. And I'm trying.
And we're
not
not
to
saying
share
it's an Indian wedding.
honestly, it didn't really.
Or it
say.
happened in Toronto. We have no idea.
No, I genuinely.
You know the thing though. Let's say it was an Indian wedding. The whole thing is sex is so taboo in our culture, and we've talked about that before. There's over 1 billion of us, 1.3, I think.
But we can't talk about sex.
But we can't talk about sex because somehow these babies are just getting dropped by storks, and no one's fucking. But
imagine, is there a Desi equivalent to storks? Is there a thing?
I guarantee
This
you.
word for storks?
No, because you know why there
Watch
is
Choo
no.
Choo TV
you know why,
on
you know why
YouTube.
there is no analogy for storks? Because we don't have the sex talk. There is nothing to like be like. This is how it happens.
There's no birds and the bees, nothing, man.
It's
we
just
pop out magically.
Yeah. We
of
just
nowhere.
show up, and our population keeps getting bigger and bigger.
So sad to hear this story. We laughed a little, but I actually deep down feel really bad for the couple.
No,
And
first of all,
hopefully they've moved on.
A sad
and
story can still be funny
Yeah,
and
it's
fucking
still funny,
ridiculous.
of
That's
course.
fucked.
It was fucked.
Okay, that's a weird name for a stork, man.
What?
The Punjabi word for stork is Lahore Jung.
Lahore Janga. Young Janga. A new nickname for you, bro. When do we go to Pakistan?
You need a
That's
stork
your name.
tattoo,
Lahore Jang.
What the?
Junga's
You know what's my favorite? You know what's my favorite animal fact of Punjabi words for animals?
Okay.
We were joking around with my cousin one time because she had like a black and white like cow hat, but it was striped. I'm like, that's not a cow.
Yeah.
That's a zebra.
Yeah. What's a zebra?
And my BB is trying to get in on the joke, but she doesn't speak English. And we're sitting there, and there's a room of us, and a bunch of people were fluent in Punjabi, and we sat there and we're like,
What's zebra?
"What's zebra?" We're like, "Chitti kali kodi." Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck? Like we're just trying to figure
That
it out.
sounds like a new song, man.
Yeah,
Someone's
right?
gonna release that.
And then eventually we're just like going on Google, and the only answer we could find was Jebra.
Jebra. With a J.
It's just Jebra.
Oh man.
I was just like,
It's like my boy Zach. Anytime he comes over to any of all his friends are Punjabi. Oh, Jack aa gaya, Jack.
Jack.
Bichara Jack.
Yo, man, it was just zebra with an accent. It was zebra with an accent.
Yo, it's actually legit.
Yeah, I told you. What do you think I'm lying? I'm a man of principles on this podcast. I spit facts. And yo, Jebra's real, bro.
Jebras are real.
I think Chitti Kali Kodi sounds better,
I'm
but
telling you, that song's getting released by some artist next week. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Another great episode. We'll be back very soon. And shout out to Young Junga and, of course, our boy DJ Essence for coming through. Navi?
now cheers, brother. Here's to No More Porter, bigger gigs,
Fuck
bigger life.
Porter. Reach out
And-
to our PR for more information.
Have a
I just
good
hope
night,
they don't
guys.
mess up my flight now.
Oh, man. Peace.